Hi everyone, welcome to Cola Teaches Math. So I promised my lovelies that I would make a video on how to know which technique of anti-deriving you should use. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So first thing, here's your layer of thinking. First thing you wanna see is, does the question have a square root or no square root? If there's no square root, then your options for the type of integral are either going to be, if there is a square root, your options for the type of integral are either going to be a chain rule or arc sine. When we're dealing with variables, so x to some power, you're going to compare the terms here and here. When the powers differ by 1, so 7 and 8, then it's going to be a chain rule. When the powers differ by more than 1, so 3 and 8, then it's going to be arc sine. Your goal for chain rule, let's talk about goals, is to have u to some number at the end, and it's going to become u to the number plus 1 over the number plus 1, plus c. If it's arc sine, your goal at the end, because when you do your u sub, you have a goal, is to have 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared, du. We're not worrying about if this number is not a 1 right now in my class. Later on, we will. Okay, what if there's no square root? Your options if there's no square root are ln or arctan. Okay, how do you know? You look at the powers again. Here, 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 and here. When the powers differ by 1, so 8 and 7, then it's going to be ln. And your goal for ln is to have 1 over u, because that integrates to the ln absolute value of u plus c. And when the powers differ by more than 1, it's going to be arctan. And your goal for arctan is to have 1 over 1 plus u squared du. Special cases. If you ever see an integral in AB, this is for AB, with an ln of x, u is going to be that ln of x, okay? If you ever see the integral of just tangent or just cosine, you're going to turn it into sine x over cosine x. Or if it's, that should say cotangent. Oopsie daisy. This should say cotangent. And then if it's cotangent, you're going to turn that into cosine over sine. I didn't do that to you guys on the test tomorrow, but just so you know, that's how you would do it. And then they would both become ln integrals. So both of these would be ln integrals. U would be the denominator, and then it would become an ln integral. All right, a few other special cases down here. So what if I create some integrals with e's? So let's look at this one. So number 1, square root of 1 minus e to the 6x e to the 3x versus this one. Versus this one. Versus this lovely one. Okay, so if there is a square root, remember, our options are chain or arc sine, and we're going to look at the powers of the e, and it's slightly different here and here. When the powers don't match, so the exponents of e don't match, then it's going to be arc sine. When the powers do match, it's going to be chain rule. Over here, look at the powers again. So no square root, options are either ln or arctan. When the powers are the same, it's going to be ln. When the powers are different, it's going to be arctan. And that should help you guys.